Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a read for you for the full month of July 2019. All right, this will be a general read, and this will be for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs, okay? So do keep that in mind. Now, because it's a general read, it may not resonate with everyone, but I do hope that there is something that each of you can take with you, okay? If you'd like a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com and I'll get you hooked up over there. And I'm ready to kind of take flight. I just finished a whole group, a bundle of reads, and I'm on to my next. So go ahead, and today it's a really, really good time to get in if you've got some, kind of a heated question or, some kind of personal situation at hand that you're looking for some sort of guidance on. We can get you going, okay? All right. I do want to thank everyone that have at this time donated to my feral cat mission in terms of relocating them and getting them off to a cute little barn somewhere, maybe perhaps out in the country a little bit, where they could live out their feline adventures with their family and kids and all that stuff. So there'll be about 7 of them. But I do appreciate those who have donated, and I'm keeping a special little tally to do something special for all of you who have done so. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, okay? And for those of you that are experiencing Independence Day, happy birthday, America, July 4th, very exciting. So be safe, have fun, and enjoy. All right. So let's see what's coming out for you here. Please continue your likes, your subscribes, and shares, and note your comments below. All right. Let's do this. All right. So how you're feeling right now, Taurus? What I was getting in the pre-shuffle coming through was, what does love mean to me? Now, this is a general read, but what was funny is I didn't anticipate anything of love coming out. But it was something that kind of came through and was having me wanting to mention this, okay? So it might resonate with some of you out there, okay? But it's really asking you what love means to you, because a lot of times it's different to a lot of different people, right? Okay, so just saying that it's something that was brought up here, and how have you become yourself? What are you like? Okay, and I know it kind of sounds like weird questions, but it's going to kind of get you down into the nitty gritty on really what love means to you when you identify even furthermore deeper, asking that deeper question about yourself. In that instance. So that's what I was kind of feeling. So keep that in mind, and we'll maybe revisit that near the end. All right. So here we go. How you're feeling right now. This is nice. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got the Sun card that's coming through, which is about vibrancy. It's about passion. You feel like a little kid, on your horse, and you're riding and galloping through the neighborhood. Sun is shining on your back. Not a care in the world. All right, so that's what's happening here, and that's kind of the emotions that I see coming through here, which is really nice. That's so nice to see. But that's what I see. Yeah, it's like it's a major arcana card, so it's very pivotal in your life. Kind of the flowers are blooming behind you. The horse is very transparent, so it's very pure, in the process. I think this is really beautiful. That's what I see coming through here. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look as to where it is that you want, what you want at this moment. Okay, let's take a look at what that is. All right. Queen of Swords. Okay, so you want the influence of cutting things out that aren't working for you, okay? Maybe that's what you're doing. What I love is that you're extending this hand and say, yes, let's talk. But here you've got a sword if it's not working for you, and if someone comes at you, in a way that is not respectful, it's not a way that is within integrity and that type of thing, you're willing to cut that out of your life and not keep it in there. So this is what I love about the Queen of Swords. So that's actually very, very beautiful here. So it's all about the influence, right? It's all about having the influence and being able to kind of do that. And it is about, just very, she's a very quick thinker. Very, very perceptive, using her intuition in the process, right? And it's in terms of her communication as well. You might be taking on this energy, okay? Or there's someone else that might be taking this on. But swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, okay? So that's what seems to be coming through here. Let me just pull some, yeah. Well, no, let me just continue this for, let's see what else wants to come through here. Okay, so what really comes through and what your fears are is having to do everything yourself. Okay, so this is the Ten of Wands, but this is coming to the end. This is the end of having to do something all on your own, carrying that heavy burden. Okay, so it is a 10. Again, it's coming to completion. The wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that type energy. You might be taking that on, and perhaps that you have in this situation, in this relationship, or whatever it is that's brought you to my channel. It's saying that you've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Okay, you have been the one that's been doing a lot of the work in here, and now it's coming to an end. And I think that's what you're cutting out that's making you feel so good right now. So I really do. So I like seeing that. So that's pretty nice. So and let's I'm gonna pull a peace card here. I just want to see on this Queen of Swords here. You know what that is. There's been some sort of illumination. Okay, all right, you're on fire. Okay, there's been some sort of illumination that has allowed you to be able to advance to this Queen level and be able to take on this type of energy. You've got that fire in you, you know, as well. I think that if you don't have, there's been some sort of illumination, I think, in a situation, and because of that. I really think that no longer will you carry this heavy burden, that you will cut that right out when you see it, because you've been illuminated. I mean, your hands are on fire. They're tired of lifting all these wands, right? You've had enough. It's making your hands hot, all right? So, and this has to do with communication too. So it could be that maybe it's one-sided communication in some way. But that's what I'm seeing, Taurus, kind of come through here. But there's a burning fire, so there is passion here. I will say that there is passion here. You know, passion for something, someone, or something. But you know, you doing it all yourself ain't gonna happen anymore. Ain't gonna happen. All right. So you will definitely, you want to stay in this type of energy with this type of integrity. Okay. So that's how I see it. Let's see what else wants to come through for you here. Okay. Let's see here. King of Wands. Okay, gotcha. So you might have someone of this in your area, in your arena, in your atmosphere. This is about authority, and this is about being that visionary, that entrepreneur. So this might be you or someone else. If you're carrying this on, it's a little bit more masculine type energy. But this is someone that is looking out, watching over the kingdom. Could be also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's kind of that type of energy. Someone carrying that on. But there is a lot of energy involved. There's a lot of confidence within this as well. But yeah, this is that entrepreneur, that business. People come to him for business, for the needs of the business, and perhaps business advice as well. You know, I know that also. You know, the earth energy also can kind of bring this in, but I really feel that this is someone that who is an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius that is looking your way. Okay, and then you are the Queen of Swords, kind of taking on that energy. So note your comments below, but that's what I'm seeing here. Let me just clarify the King of Wands real quick here. This is about they're actually it's about finding their truth. This is about finding the truth as it relates to this King of Wands, and I think that you've been illuminated about him. You know, and you kind of put an end to some way or some way of doing things as it relates to that. But it's about using the spirituality, coming to your truth. This person might have a business in the spiritual realm as well. You know, it could be some sort of a teacher, some sort of trusted advisor as it relates to spirituality in some way. But that's what I see here. How interesting. But yeah, and I do believe that there is an opportunity that is coming through. So what I get after I take a look at that and finding your truth, it looks like that they're kind of like, this person perhaps may have kind of gone within and finding their truth, but then they also offer a cup of love. Kind of like, it's almost as if there is an opportunity for emotional fulfillment here. Okay, so perhaps that because of something that has been illuminated, the truth has been revealed, and it's in relations to these two. I almost think that this is you and this is that other person. And I really didn't mean to go that route, but I just kind of feel, or you could be taking on that King of Wands energy as well. But whatever it is, you've got an offer that's coming through that is a new beginning that leads to intimacy, emotional fulfillment. It's overflowing, okay? And this is beautiful. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus taking on that energy. But this is as it relates to emotions. So this is quite beautiful. Yeah, it's about compassion towards each other. Maybe perhaps after finding the truth, you know, being illuminated and really just cutting that out of what is not actually working for you. And that's kind of what I see, Taurus, here. And I think that's what brought me to the very beginning. Remember how we talked about, you know, what love means to you, you know, and finding out, you know, how have I become me? You know, because that's going to, you know, again, define on you a little bit more and lead you more down the path of that. Now that I know more about me and I know what I am like, then I know what love means to me. So that's kind of how I see it. It's funny because I didn't even intend for this to go that way, and it just did. So yeah, I think, like I said, there's a lot of passion here, you know, and I do believe that that's kind of coming through here. But you don't want to do the whole burden yourself. So what does love? Is it equal give and take? Is that what it means to you as we revisit that question? What more is it than emotional fulfillment? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull a peace card. What this is here on this Ace of Cups, this beautiful new beginning, ingenuity. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. So what this is telling me, the card that you get is ingenuity, okay? Yeah, ingenuity. This is ingenuity. This is beautiful. So this is about using your ingenuity. Commit yourself to like the lofty ideas and just really rise higher, okay? This is actually to before you kind of go to the same particular pattern, the same situation, this is asking for you to use some ingenuity and look for a better way of doing something, okay? You know, because that's what this wants to beg you to look into, okay? So there's another way. If there's another way, you're definitely going to find it, Taurus, and that's what this is saying. This is about communication. That's all that blue in there is communication, by the way. So that's what I see coming up. There's like there is a temptation to take an easy road in this process, but this is saying not to do it. This is saying not to do it. This is saying that, acknowledge a mistake and don't repeat it, okay? So don't carry everything on yourself. If you do get an offer of love, note that, go within and find your truth and, know that, remember last time your hands were on fire, you don't want to go there, that you want this feeling of the sun, the exuberancy and the vibrancy. And so what you want to do is to use your ingenuity and make sure that you're not repeating the same cycle. That's what the card wants to remind you of. And it actually came, it came upon these Ace of Cups. So even though you get this beautiful opportunity of compassion, love, intimacy, overwhelming emotions, this is saying use your ingenuity, make sure that you're not taking the same path of doing everything yourself, because you don't have to, right? So that's what's coming into play there. How interesting. And anything else that can help you out with this process? Let's see. Empathy. So it's about seeing the situation from both sides, right? The red is the root chakra. The purple is the crown chakra. And what this tells me is seeing from both sides. So split this up a little bit more, okay? A little bit more of an equal give and take, just a little bit more, okay, here, because you're going to see, having empathy, seeing both sides of the situation, you got the same colors here, okay? And you don't want to deplete yourself, right? And you want to make sure you follow your truth, okay? So use humor in the process. Humor is going to really help you, okay? Looking at the lighter side of life and choose, not to focus on things being so heavy, in the relationship. Split it up a little bit and add some humor. And this is the green that relates to your heart chakra. So add a little humor in and have some fun as it relates to this situation, this person, this thing that's happening here, okay? And really focus on your health too, because if you carry the burdens like this any longer, it's going to impede your health. Okay, so it wants to go in your health, and this is a lot about heart health because it's all that green, right? So it's really telling you to focus on your health, guys. It's going to be super important for you, Taurus. And honor your physical vessel, because that is what wraps around and enshrines your soul, right? So really focus on your health. There's a lot of green here, which tells me it's a lot of heartfelt and a lot of spirituality into play here. But that's definitely what I see. What's the overall outcome overall? Look at this. You got the Four of Wands. This is beautiful, okay? Stability, right? Stability. And that's going to be so, so key for you here. It's the two people holding hands up high and saying, yes, we did it. And it's again, there's two on this side, there's two on that side. It's kind of balanced out a little bit better, okay? So that's a good thing, okay? And anything else that can help you through this process? Let's see, creation. So it's almost as if you've got an opportunity to build something with someone and to really create something beautiful. You know what's kind of cool? Look at how the colors are really similar for both here. Isn't that beautiful? Their hearts are growing on this tree that's blossoming, and these like wands are turning into these beautiful, stoic, beautiful trees here that are offering a lot of grounding. So I love this for you. Yes. Okay. So that being said, I hope that this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, Taurus, and I look forward to seeing you in the month of August. Note your comments below, and until then, namaste, my friends.